Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk, and welcome to Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today is my co-host, Jared Brick. Jared, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
And our wonderful guest, Margo Lovett with Go Beyond the Interview. Margo, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today on Digital Champions.
Thank you.
So, Margo, let's talk about what do you mean by Go Beyond the Interview?
Go Beyond the Interview is a media house, and what we offer is podcasting. We have a in-house podcast where people guest, and it's really created for the midlife, the boomer woman who's coming out of corporate. Now she wants to reinvent, become a podcaster, a entrepreneur. What does that look like? What does that feel like? So we bring on the how-to information, instruction, and insight. Within Go Beyond the Interview, we believe we do take it beyond the interview. So we do the infomercial, ad-free, read interviews for people, but we also pair them up with a magazine because I believe we need that digital and we need that print also. It legitimizes us. It deepens our footprint in this terrestrial world that we live in.
Margo, what do you think is the biggest pain point that you're solving for your clients?
I can tell you right away, the biggest pain point is that when you come out of corporate, you are an employee. Now you have the audacity to want to be an entrepreneur, a podcaster. And podcasters are entrepreneurs because this is a profession. So where do you begin? How do you get the media coverage? How do you even let people know what you do? How do you find somebody who has the grit and the gumption to even do this and inspire you to do that same thing? So we're solving that pain point of, oh, I'm afraid to get started. How do I keep going? And what's my next? That's the big pain point that we solve for our clients.
Thank you. And with the growth of podcasting, what do you see as a trend in the next 2 years as a real area where is the trend going with podcasting?
We've heard of blue ocean and red ocean. Myself, I believe that we are definitely moving into a red ocean. That means there are a lot of podcasters out there, and you are going to have to really stand head and shoulders, be yourself, and stand out to the crowd because it's going to get saturated. That's what I think. And if you don't separate yourself, be yourself, establish yourself, get that digital and print footprint out there, I don't think that you're going to survive. I just see a red ocean saturation across the board.
And Margo, let me ask you this. You mentioned the Gen X woman, right? You mentioned this demographic. We get out of corporate America. We got to kind of put that in our rearview mirror, that whole mindset, right? We know we have something to say. We know there's others like us who want to hear what we have to say. Sorry, Jared, we're having a woman conversation right now. You can learn a lot, though. Pay attention. But we've got so much to say. How do you really help these women narrow down what is their message and how is that message helping other women like them, right? Because they can get on a microphone, but if it's not resonating and connecting with their audience, then they're just talking into a dark hole up there, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I tell everyone it begins with your why. You have to, after I quit corporate after 26 years, I took a whole year off to discover me, fall in love with me again, listen to me. And I'm from Southern California. I'd studied podcasting during this whole corporate work. And after I came out, I discovered I have a voice and I love podcasting. And why don't I situate myself in that arena? So it comes with taking time to listen to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. If you love reading books and writing books, then let that be your passion. You have to discover where your passion play is at and be true to that. You have to write it down, convert it into why. Why do I want to do this? Why does it mean so much to me? I did that. And then definitely invest in yourself. hire somebody who can guide you along the way, someone who has done exactly what you want to do, because you haven't done it before. So you have to hire somebody to help you.
That is great advice. Margo, thank you so much for sharing this, all of your insight and perspective. I think you've just probably spoken and helped not just women, Jared. I know she's helped men out there too. And thank you both for joining us today. Oh, it's our pleasure. And Jared, hey, thanks so much for riding shotgun with me today.
Thank you, guys. Enjoyed meeting you, Margo.
Same here. Same here. Bye-bye, everybody.
All right. And if you'd like to learn more about what Margo's doing at Go Beyond the Interview, fascinating stuff, you can check her out on dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm Charlene Chirk. Thanks so much for joining us today on Digital Champions. We look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.